I can do it. How to use affirmation to change your life. Introduction. The power of affirmations. Today is a new day. Today is a new day for you to begin creating a joyous, fulfilling life. Today is the day to begin to release all your limitation. Today is the day for you to learn the secrets of life. You can change your life for the better. You already have the tool within you to do so. The tools are your thoughts and your belief. In this book, I will teach you how to use these tools to improve the quality of your life. For those of you who are familiar with the benefits of the positive affirmation, I would like to explain a little about them. An affirmation is really anything you say or think. However, a lot of what we normally say and think is quite negative and doesn't create good experiences for us. We have to restrain our thinking and speaking into positive patterns if we want to change our life. An affirmation opens the door. It's a beginning point on the path to change. In exchange, you say to your subconscious mind, I'm taking responsibility. I'm aware that there is something I can do to change. When I talk about do affirmation, I mean consciously choosing words that will either have eliminate something from your life to have create something new in your life. Every thought you think and every word you speak is an affirmation. All of our self-talk, our internal dialogue, is a stream of affirmation. You are using affirmations every moment, whether you know it or not. You are affirming and creating your life experiences with every word and thought. Your beliefs are merely habitual thinking patterns that you learned as a child. Many of them work very well for you. Other beliefs may be limited your ability to create everything you sure and you want. What you want and what you believe you deserve may be very different. You need to pay attention to your thoughts so you can begin eliminate the ones creating experiences you do not want in your life. Please realize that every complaint is an affirmation of something you think and you don't want in your life. Everything you get angry, you are affirming that you want more angry in your life. Every time you feel like a victim, you are affirming that you want to be continue feel like a victim. If you feel that life isn't giving you what you want in your world, then it's certain that you will never have a good deed that life gives to others. That's it until you change the way you think and talk. You are not a bad person for thinking the way you do. You just never learn how to think and talk. People throughout the world are just now begin to learn that our thoughts create our experiences. Our parents barely didn't know this, so they didn't possibility teach it to you. They taught you how to look the life in the way of their parent taught them. So nobody is wrong. However, It's time for all of us to wake up and begin to consciously create our life in a way that please and support us. You can do it. I can do it. We all can do it. We just need to learn how. So let's get to it. Throughout this book, I like to talk affirmation in general, and then I will get a specific areas of life and show you how to make positive changes in your health, your finance, your love life, and so on. This is a small book because once you learn how to use affirmations, then you can apply the principle in all situations. Some people say that affirmations don't work, which is an affirmation in itself. Then what they mean is that they don't know how to use them correctly. They may say, my prosperity is growing, but then think, oh, this is stupid. I know it's wrong work. Which affirmation you think is will win out? The negative ones, of course, because it's part of a long-standing behavioral way to look at life. Sometimes people will say their affirmation one a day and complain to the rest of the time. It will take a long time for affirmation to work if they don't that way. The complaining affirmation will always win because there are more of them and they are usually said with the right feeling. Others are doing, no, I don't do this with 100% of time, but I'm up about 75 or 80% right now, and it makes a big difference in how much I enjoy life and how much good just seems to flow into my everyday work. The only moment you ever live in this moment is the only time you had to control over yesterday. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is mysteries, and today is a gift, which is we call it a present. If you don't choose to feel good in this moment, then how can you create future moments that are abundant and fun? How do you feel right now? Do you feel good? Do you feel bad? What are your current emotions? What is your good feelings? Would you like to feel better? Then read for the better feeling or thought. If you feel bad in any way, sad, grumpy, bitter, resentful, angry, fever, guilty, depressed, jealous, critical, and so on, then you are temporarily lost your connection to the flow of good experiences that the universe had waiting for you. Don't waste your thoughts on blame. No person, place, or thing has control your feeling because they don't think in your mind. This is also why you really has no control over others. You see, you can control their thoughts. No one can control other unless that person gives permission. So you want to be aware that of this powerful mind you have, you can take total control over your own thinking. It's the only thing you ever have total control of. What you choose to think is what you get in life. I chosen to think thoughts of joy and appreciation, and you can too. What kind of thoughts can make you good feeling? Thought of love, appreciation, gratitude, joyful childhood experiences. Thoughts is which you rejoice that you are alive and bless your body with love. Do you truly enjoy this present moment and get excited about tomorrow? thinking these kind of thoughts and an act of loving yourself and love create miracle in your life. How now let's get to the affirmation. Doing affirmation is consciously choosing to think certain thoughts and that will create positive results in the future. They create a fixed point that will allow you to begin changing your thinking. Affirmative statements are going beyond the reality of present into creations of the future. Choose the words you use in now. When you choose to say, I'm very prosperous and may actually have relative to money in pain at the moment, what are you doing in planting seeds for future prosperity? Each time repeating this statement, you are reaffirmation that the seed you are planted in the atmosphere of your mind. That's why you want to be happy and fierce. Things grow up quickly to fertile ritual. It's important for you to always say your affirmation in the present tense. Or example, typically affirmations you would start I have or I am. If you say I am going to or I will have, then your thoughts state that it will be in the future. The universe takes your thoughts and words very literally and gives you what you want. Always. This is another reason to maintain happiness mental atmosphere. It's easier to think in positive affirmation when you feel good. Think of this in the way. Even thoughts you think counts, so don't waste your precious thoughts. Every positive thought brings good into your life. Every negative thought pushes good away. It keeps stress away you reach. How many times in your life have you most gotten something good and it seemed to be snatched away at the last moment? If you could remember what your mental atmosphere was like at those times, you had the answer. Too many negative thoughts create a barrier against positive affirmations. If you say, I don't want to be sick anymore, this is not an affirmation for good health. You have to stay clearly about what you want. I accept perfect health now. I hate this car. Do not bring you a wonderful new car because you are being clear. Even if you do get a new car, in a short time I'll probably hate it because that's what you've been affirming. If you want a new car, then you say like this I have a beautiful new car and it suits all of my needs. You hear people saying, life sucks. It's a terrible affirmation. You can imagine that experience that statement will attract to you. Of course, it isn't like that shock. It's your thinking that shock. That thought will have you to feel terrible. And when you feel terrible, no good can come into your life. Don't waste time arguing on your limitations, poor relationships, problems, illnesses, poverty, and so on. The more you talk about problem, the more you anchor it to play. Don't blame others for what's simply wrong in your life. That's just another waste time. Remember, you are under the law of your own consciousness, your own thoughts, and your attraction specific experiences to use as a result of the way you think. When you change your thinking process, then everything in your life will be also changed. You will be amazed and delighted to see how people, places, things, and circumstances can change. Blame is just another negative affirmation, and you don't want to waste your precious thoughts on it. Instead, learn to turn a negative affirmation into a positive one. For instance, I hate my body become I love and appreciate my body. I never has enough money becomes money flow into my life in an abundant way. I tired of being sick becomes I allows my body to return to its nature by brace health. I'm too fat becomes I honor my body and take good care of it. Nobody will love me becomes I radiate love and love fills my life. I'm not creative becomes I'm discovering talents and I did not know I had. I'm stuck in a lousy job become wonderful new door are open for me all the time. I'm not good enough become I'm in the process of positive change and I deserve the best. This doesn't mean that you have to worry about every thought you think when you first begin to make the change over and really to pay attention to your thoughts, you will horrified to realize how negative much of your thinking has been. So when you catch a negative thought, you just think to yourself, that's an old thought. I no longer choose to think that way. Then find positive thoughts to replace it as quickly as you can. Remember, you want to feel good as much as possible. Thoughts of bitterness, resentment, blame, and guilt make you feel miserable, and that's a habit you really want to release. Another barrier to allow positive affirmation to work is feel not good enough. That's it. You feel that you don't deserve to have a good time in your life. If that's your issue too, you could begin a chapter 8, self-esteem. You could see how many of the self-esteem affirmation you can memorize and then repeat them often. Doing so will help you train the worthless feeling you might be carrying around to the one of self-worth. Then watch your positive affirmation materialize. Affirmation is a solution that will replace whatever problems you might have. Whenever you have problem, repeat over and over. All's is well. Everything is works out for my higher good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I'm safe. This is a simple affirmation will work miracle in your life. I would also suggest that you avoid sharing your affirmation with others who are poo-poo this idea. Whenever you just getting started, it's the best to keep your thinking to yourself until you achieve your desired results. Then your friends and will say, your life is changing so much. You are so different. What do you have been doing? Go over to introduce yourself several times until you realize understanding the principles and can live them. Also, zero in the one chapter that you had the most meaningful to you. The practice the particular affirmation and remember to make up affirmation of your own. Some affirmations you can use right now. I can feel good about myself. I can make possible change in my life. I can do it. The message here, the most valuable asset you can possess is a positive attitude about life.